Hey there, recovery fam! Welcome back to Scott's Thoughts, where you never have to feel alone. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe and warm. I'm bringing to you another reading from the Just for Today book to this morning. That's a part of the NA literature. So yeah, I wanted to do another reading for you this morning. And today's reading is for March 25th, and the reading is called I Can't, But We Can. There's always a little reading before the reading, and today's little reading, it says, from the isolation of our addiction, we find a fellowship of people with a common bond. Our faith, strength, and hope come from people sharing their recovery. And that's from the basic text, page 98 of the Blue Book of Narcotics Anonymous. And the reading for today is, admit no weakness, conceal all shortcomings, deny every failure, go it alone. That was the creed many of us followed. We denied that we were powerless over our addiction, that our lives had become unmanageable, despite all evidence to the contrary. Many of us would not surrender without the assurance there was something worth surrendering to. Many of us took our first step only when we had evidence that addicts could recover in Narcotics Anonymous. In NA, we find others who have been in the same predicament, with the same needs, who found the tools that work for them. These addicts are willing to share those tools with us and give us emotional support we need to learn as we learn to use them. Recovering addicts know how important the help of others can be because they've been given that help themselves. When we become a part of Narcotics Anonymous, we join a society of addicts like ourselves, a group of people who know that we help one another recover. And as always, a Just for Today, and today's Just for Today is, just for today, I will join in the bond of recovery. I will find the experience, strength, and hope I need in the fellowship of Narcotics Anonymous. Yeah, so I can absolutely identify with this. You know, I didn't want to admit weakness or my shortcomings or anything like that, and I thought I had to do this whole life thing on my own. And then the more and more I listened to other people share their life stuff, the more and more I didn't feel so alone. You know, I had to be around recovery for a while to actually see that, you know, maybe this was working for other people and maybe it would start working for me too. But I had to stick around, you know? I couldn't... Everyone has different situations and events happen in their lives and stuff like that, and the circumstances may be different, but all the emotions and the feelings and the way they would just react in situations, stuff like that, was all generally the same. And I can identify with all of that myself. It's called I Can't, But We Can. For me today, that's not only just in the meetings and stuff like that. It's about the living. You know, it's about practicing the principles I learned in recovery. And it's not just in the rooms of recovery. It's out here in the world too. You know, with family. You know, being a part of a family unit and stuff like that. You know, I was just downstairs with Bella, and she's helping me figure out all my car stuff and insurance stuff and stuff with disability and all kinds of aspects of stuff like that I still need lots of help with you know? And it's about being able to ask for that help too, and accepting that help as well. You know, because I thought I had to do this life thing all on my own before, I was afraid to ask for help. And today I know how important it is to ask for that help. And asking for help isn't a weakness, it's a strength for me today. You know, I can't, but we can. That's a profound statement. You know, I thought I had to do things on my own, and I know I don't have to do stuff on my own today. I'm never alone. It's just being able to get to that point in my life sometimes where life does start getting too big and too overwhelming, and there's all kinds of stuff on my plate and I don't know what to do with it, right? So I have to ask for help. I have to reach out for the assistance and the guidance from other people in my life, and that's okay. So yeah, I can't, but we can. You know, I get drunk, we recover, right? So I identify with those things I hear in recovery and stuff like that, and it helps me to learn. And it talks about people picking up tools and stuff like that, life skills and stuff like that, and recovery and stuff like that. And it's, for me, it's all about practicing and picking up those tools sometimes and all the time and using those in my daily living, and I'm able to do that today. I didn't have those tools. I didn't have those life skills or coping skills or communication skills or anything like that before I came into recovery. And today, those things are so important to me today. I didn't want to talk to people. I didn't want to let people in. I didn't trust anyone. I didn't trust my own brain. I didn't trust my own thinking before. But you know what? I do a little bit. I do trust my thinking today. I do let people in my life. I can trust people today, and it's talking about how people would share their experience, strength, and hope with other people in recovery. And they've shared their experience, strength, and hope with me. And now for me, it's about giving that back to someone else as well. It's about giving this away to be able to keep it, right? So that's what recovery means to me. Or it has to do with being able to I can be of service to others today, and I do my best on a daily basis to do so and share my own experience, strength, and hope with another person, so maybe that other person doesn't feel so alone anymore. So welcome. If you're new to the community, welcome home. Welcome home to Scott's Thoughts, where you never have to feel alone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Have a wonderful day.